Welcome back. I'm Kirschner with your tour around the sports world. Florida baseball is back over the 500 mark for the first time since February. The Gators defeated the South Carolina Gamecocks 14-5 on Saturday. The win was the 5th in a row, giving the Gators their first weekend sweep of the season. Florida busted a 4-4 tie in the 6th inning after sophomore Josh Tobias' pinch hit RBI single brought home Vikas Ramjet. The Gators then exploded for 9 more runs in the 6th inning.
Doesn't happen very often, especially with these bats. I think it was just one of those odd innings. I mean, you can't really put your finger on it. You kind of get some momentum and some balls kind of drop and kind of find their way through, and you know, hitting's contagious.
Florida looks to continue its hot streak tomorrow against Florida Gulf Coast. The Florida men's tennis team won its first weekend series of the season. With the win, the Gators earned the number 3 seed in the SEC tournament. Florida came out of the gate firing in doubles. Junior Mike Alford and freshman Luke Johnson won the first doubles match on Sunday, en route to a point for the Gators. On his senior day, Bob Van Overbeck continued to play well. Earlier in the season, he had a 46-day drought without a victory, but he's bounced back nicely with 5 straight wins. Van Overbeck carried the Gators to a 4-1 victory over the Vanderbilt Commodores. Meanwhile, in every other Gator sport in action over the weekend also found success. The women's tennis team won its 4th consecutive SEC championship. The championship is their 27th in the 34-year history of the sport. Florida's 3 freshmen Kelsey Stewart, Kirstie Merritt, and Taylor Schwartz led the Gators at the plate this weekend. Combined, they totaled for 4 home runs and went 9 for 20 in the series against the Wildcats. Senior Ashley Bruns tied a Gator record on Sunday with 8 goals over the Commodores. The 21-goal outburst tied a season high for Florida. UF closes its season on Sunday against Northwestern. From a land down under to on top of the world, Adam Scott became the first Australian to win the Masters. The win at Augusta did not come easily. Scott hoped it was all over after he sunk an amazing 20-foot birdie putt on 18 to get to 9 under. But Angel Cabrera wasn't going to go down without a fight. On 18, Cabrera needed a birdie to send the Masters into a playoff, and that is exactly what he got. Cabrera produced a great shot of his own, getting it within 3 feet of the hole. After draining it, we had sudden death playoff. And on the second playoff hole, Scott knocked in a 12-foot putt to win the green jacket. And on a golf course 280 miles south of Augusta, it was the Tim Tebow Celebrity Golf Classic taking center stage. At the TPC Sawgrass, Tebow hosted the event in order to benefit the Tebow Foundation. The focus wasn't on number 15's quarterback situation, but on raising money for charity. The celeb list included former Gator players and current head coach Will Muschamp. The proceeds go toward different aspects of the foundation, from child care to health care. The Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game sweep over the Tampa Bay Rays today. Today's game had an 11 a.m. start to accommodate the big event in town, the Boston Marathon. The Rays tied the game up in the top of the inning after Ben Zobrist drove in Desmond Jennings. Tied at 2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the frame, Boston's Mike Napoli stepped into the box. Napoli took the outside pitch from Joel Peralta and pelted the Green Monster, scoring Dustin Pedroia, giving the Sox a 3-2 walk-off victory. And over the weekend, a 14-year-old competed in the Masters. What were you guys doing at 14?
Wow, 14, was that like 8th grade? I don't think I have anything that impressive on my resume. Taking some dance classes maybe.
I think I was working down on the farm with my family, so nowhere near a golf course.
But we'll have more news after the break when we return. Stay with us.